welcome back to my channel, Awakened Butterfly Readings. Much love to you all. As you see, I'm doing another reading on the missing Miss Suzanne Morphew. She's from Colorado. She's been missed for quite some time, family. Many of you know, who are my subscribers, that I had did a reading on her not too long ago, okay? A couple of days back, not that long. And this was the reading right here that I had did, okay? Many of you are welcome to watch this reading that I did on her. And I pretty much was trying to, it was pretty much like um, the private reading that I did alone. And I was seeking, by being led by the Spirit, I was seeking to find out where was her location. So that's the key thing. Where is Susan, okay? And I had came up with, I believe it was like four cards, I believe. But anyway, I came up with, I think about four or five cards. I'm gonna say about four of them, and of a possible location, okay, allegedly. And before I even get started with this reading, I said it once. I'm gonna say it again. I intuitively, still to this day, I sense that she's no longer with us. She's not in the land of living. As well, whatever happened to her, it happened at her home. I do sense that she was removed from her home and placed in another location. And I truly sense that she's on someone's property. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. But with that reading that I had did, well, not the one before this one, but with this reading right here, with those cards, it was showing a location in the mountains, somewhere in the mountains, and it was also showing like uh, I don't know if it was sheds, garage, but it was showing like some type of building. It could be a house, okay? It's pretty much one interpretation of how you want to view the building, shall I say. It could be a garage or a shed. But the thing is, this is what I'm sensing. She's very well hidden, and um, I still sense concrete. I don't know if concrete is around, but I still sense that. But that's all I want to say on that. Now, this video right here, whatever you hear, it is allegedly. But this video right here, family, let me just say this: it's going to be a little lengthy. Okay, it's going to be a little lengthy, family, because I want many of you to actually see me shuffle these cards. Okay, and I takes my time because I'm led by the Spirit. I takes my time so I can receive clarity and the confirmation, okay, of that which I already know and that which many of you already know, okay? A lot of things we don't know, but with this reading right here, I'm concentrating on Susan that I will receive divine message from her as far as her telling her story, what happened, what led up to her being taken, and you know as far as her being abducted from her home, okay? And just basically, what does she want us to know, okay? With this reading, it's pretty much Susan telling her story. What is it she want us to know? It's a lot of things that we still don't know. We can assume, I can assume, but I want to just be led by the Spirit. Let the Spirit just take over. Using these cards right here, these are my angel deck cards, okay? And I love these cards because they're very personal. They are very personal, and you can get a lot from these cards, all right? And I just want Susan just to, tell her story, all right? That's it. And whatever comes out, comes out. But no matter what, whatever you're going to see and hear, it is allegedly. I have to say that, and this is for entertainment purpose only. With that being said, my loves, I thank you all for checking back. And let me say this: much love to her family, her daughters, her brother, her family, period. My heart go out to them. I'm sending them much love, and they are in my prayers. I'm not going to speak from a place of I give them my condolence because at the end of the day, there is nobody. Okay, so that's the only reason I'm not going to go there. A lot of people don't even want to hear that kind of talk. To be honest with you, so with this reading, I'm not going to be saying, I give them my condolence. I'm not even going to go there. I sense what I sense. Many of you sense what you sense, and it is what it is. So out of respect, I'm not even going to go there. Okay, family? So real quick, I'm going to just give me a minute, family. I'm setting my attention. I see those things in the dark, bring them out to the marvelous light. Suzanne Morphew, tell your story. Tell your story. What happened to you, Susan? Tell your story. What led up to you being taken? If you are deceased, what led up to you being deceased? What happened to you, Susan? Tell your story. Tell your story. Family, you are welcome to fast forward. What happened to you, Susan? Tell your story. I see those things in the dark, bring my mother's light, seeking clarity as well as confirmation. What happened to you, Susan? Tell your story. Give me a moment, family. I'm looking at her picture. Give me a moment. I see divine answers coming from a place of unconditional love, non-judgment. What happened to you, Susan? Tell your story. What happened to you, Susan? Tell your story. What happened to you, Susan? Tell your story. What happened to you, Susan? What led up to you being taken from your home? What happened to you? Seeking clarity. What happened to you? And family, after this reading, I will not do another reading on Suzanne Morphew. This is it. At the end of the day, I pray that many of you will receive clarity as well as confirmation. And like I said, I'm dedicating this reason to Susan as far as letting her tell her story. All right, family? And just keep her family in our prayers and pray that they find this sister. Tell your story, Susan. Tell your story. 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 Tell your story. Tell your story, Susan. Tell your story. Tell your story, Susan. Tell your story. your story, Susan. Tell your story. Tell your story, Susan. Tell your story. Tell your story, Susan. Tell your story. Tell your story, Susan. Tell your story. All right, family. I was told by the Spirit we are complete. And as I stated earlier, after this reading, I will not do another reading on Susan. Okay, I'm going to just um, it's going to end here with me. Okay, I've done quite a bit of readings before this one. Think about what good three or maybe about three or four, and but this is it for me. But this one is more unique. This is her telling her story. So, with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. This helps my channel, and I appreciate you all. Let me see if this reading is in. Let me see if there's a timeline to this reading, because sometimes I can get a timeline. Okay. Okay, there is no timeline. I was hoping because a lot of times it'll go kind of like in divine order. These are random messages, so have ears to hear. All right. These are not my opinions. All I'm doing is interpreting what the cards are saying. Okay, I'm interpreting the message. All right, family. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start to the bottom and work my way on up. Okay. Don't worry, I'm going to show you each card. This is upside down. The first card is King of Water. This card describes somebody trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Is that you, Susan? Now down here, now this card was upside down, okay? Let's see what the message has to say, all right? Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity works, okay? But this card was upside down. This card was upside down, family. It doesn't mean that she's not any of these beautiful qualities, okay? It's the key words you have to look for, okay? It says open your heart and mind to those around you, okay? That are trustworthy and heartfelt advice. According to the spirit, according to Susan, all right, allegedly, according to Susan, in the spirit, she didn't feel like she can open up like that to those that are around her, okay? Um, I can't say she felt like that when it comes to her children, but the one that you would think that she should feel that way should be about her spouse, okay? This car was upside down. Upward, upward, she would open up her heart and mind to those around her, all right? That she feels is trustworthy. Obviously, she wasn't feeling that. She wasn't feeling that the one that was close to her was trustworthy for her to open up her heart and mind to. Okay? This card is upside down. Upward, this card is ego, Archangel Jophiel. The message is a false sense of entrapment. Now, family, help ears to hear because she's trying to tell us something, okay? This card was upside down, but let's read the message when it's upward. Upward, the message is a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear based thoughts. Do you hear that? But according to Susan, she wasn't having any of these thoughts. Notice what I said. I was setting my attentions. What happened to her? What was going on with her that day, on the day the unthinkable happened? She's trying to let y'all know her mindset, okay? Upward had her mindset being like this on that particular day. Had this card been upward, her mindset would have been a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, her money, okay, and negative or fear based thoughts. She's trying to let us know she wasn't having those thoughts on that day, okay? She was not having negative and fear based thoughts on that day. This card is upside down. Upward, this card is life experience, Archangel Camiel. Upward, the message says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. This card was upside down. This card was upside down, family. Had it been upward concerning Susan, okay? For one thing, yes, it was a significant life event. Yes, indeed, it was that, okay? A powerful revelation. For the most part, it was that too, a powerful revelation. Okay, something jumped off, okay? Something jumped off that day that leads to change. Yeah, it was change, all right, but it wasn't a good change, okay? Time to spread your wings. Hint, time to spread your wings. Whatever jumped off that day, it wasn't in her favor. It was change. It was a significant life event, but it wasn't in her favor, okay? Time to spread your wings. This is someone who's taking off, okay? They're taking off and they're getting ready to, tackle some new kind of adventure, some new type of project, according to Susan. This so-called life event, this significant life event, it wasn't in her favor. Not whatsoever. It was a change, all right, but it wasn't in her favor. This card is upside down. Upward, it is the Nine of Earth. Enjoying life little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Now, I want many of you to have ears to hear. This card was upside down. Did you catch that message? Are y'all catching what Susan was saying? Upward. This card being upward, okay, it's saying enjoying little life luxuries, spending quiet time alone. It also say successful self-employment, but what stands out to me is what she's trying to convey to us, spending quiet time alone. It was upside down. She wasn't alone. She's trying to let everybody know she was not alone and she did not walk away from her family. Something happened to her. Somebody took her. Somebody did the unthinkable to her. Okay? There was no spending quiet time alone. She had company. Somebody else was there. All right? She encountered somebody else there. She was not alone. This card is upward. This card is Knight of Fire. This card describes somebody passionate, adventure, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Wow, what is Susan trying to tell us? I'm gonna read up on this card because a lot of these cards has additional meaning, and I want to make sure many of you are receiving clarity today. I'm gonna read that one more time. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Okay. I sense that this is Susan. This is something that was going on with her, okay? I just want to make sure that she wasn't speaking about her husband. But don't worry, I'm going to read up on this card. This card is upside down. Upward, it is Renewal, Archangel Jermiel. Remember, this card was upside down now. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. You see, you got two couples. Had this been upward, this is two couples, okay? They are trying to move in a new direction. It also speaks of favorable assessments of the facts. Review and evaluate. Review and evaluate what? Don't worry, I'm going to read up on this card too. This card is upside down. This is the world, Archangel Michael. Remember, it was upside down now. A job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. You hear that? But this card was upside down. This card was upside down. This card has additional meaning. Don't worry, I'll read up on it. All the cards I'm going to read up on, family, I'm going to turn them sideways, okay? I'm going to turn them sideways. The cards that I feel the need to read up on. Just give me a minute. Hold on. All right, all the colors got sideways. I'm going to read up on them, okay? This card is upward, Eight of Air. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. This card was upward. What are you trying to tell us, Susan? A lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. What kind of action? What was going on in that household? What was going on? Don't worry, I'm going to read up on it. This card is upward, Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Did you hear that, family? Bingo. Confirmation. Let me read that again. Let me read that again. Susan is talking to us, family. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Wow. Wow. I don't know about you, family, but I've been sensing all along that this whole scenario had to do something with money. Okay. But anyway, I digress. Seemed like to me, Susan was trying to stand her ground and protect something that she felt like, she helped build, that she was a part of. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. This is upside down. Speak to us, Susan. Tell your story, Susan. Upward, it is Ten of Fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress related health concerns. Okay. But this card was upside down. It was upside down. What stands out to me the most is accept help from others. I wonder, hmm. It says too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress related health concerns. Too much work, accept help from others. This card was upside down, though. Let me make sure, family. Hold on. All right, family. I was led by the spirit. I know it was upside down, but I'm sensing that this card should be upward. Okay? I'm sensing that this card should be upward. Intuitively, this is what I'm sensing about this message. So this is a 10 of fire. It's too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress related health concerns. Okay? The next card is upside down. This is the Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Now we know that. Now, for one thing, this card is upside down. Let me just say that. So she's trying to tell us something, okay? It's kind of like a puzzle, but you got to put the pieces together. We know that she was living a life of abundance, okay? Her family, they was living an abundance, blessed life. We know this. It says give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So according to the spirit, I don't know what was all going on with Susan. Obviously, she was dealing with some things, and it was causing her stress. Let me just say that. But and we also know she also had some health issues in the past. Let me just say that. But according to the spirit, she must have been dealing with some personal things that was causing her stress. Okay. And according to the spirit, with this card right here, by being upside down, it's saying that she should have been nurturing herself, okay, as well as others, but definitely herself. I'm sensing that more than anything. Um, to help her as far as doing the things that makes her happy, that can relieve the stress. Because we all know when it comes to stress, that can create health-related issues. And if you're somebody that's already dealing with health issues, stress will add on to that, okay? But according to the spirit, during this time, all right, to whatever led up to her being uh, missing, let me just say that, she was dealing with some stress in her life, okay? And she's really needed to really focus on herself and nurture herself, okay? Nurture herself. And they say as well as others, but I'm sensing her more than anything. I don't know why, but I'm picking up. She's the kind of person she just do for everybody, and she neglects herself. This is what I'm picking up in the spirit. But she needs to take time out for herself and nurture herself. Okay, pretty much do the things that make her happy. You know, so she can relieve the stress. All right, focus on herself. But something was causing that stress. Let me just say that. Something was causing that stress. This is upside down. Upward, it is seven of earth. The message is seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worries. Now, had it been upward, by me picking up this card right here, had it been upward family, it would be saying that um, unnecessary worries, okay, a temporary pause in action, okay. It was upside down. So whatever she was worrying about, let's just say this, it wasn't unnecessary. It was definitely something that she felt that was important, that she felt that wasn't unnecessary. Let me just say that. Something was bothering her, okay? and I'm sensing it was definitely personal. Something was going on. With her, with her family, something was bothering her. Okay, because had it been upward, this says, you know, a temporary pause in action. A temporary. Obviously, it wasn't temporary. Whatever that was going on, it wasn't temporary. This says unnecessary worry. Obviously, it's something that she needs to worry about. Okay, whatever was going on, whatever that was bothering her, it is something that she needed to worry about. Okay, it's not really something that she could just brush off. To me, I'm sensing it's something that she needs to handle it. Stand her ground, handle it. I'm going to read up on this card. The next card is balance. Archangel Secondil. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation, compromise, wait for perfect timing. Okay, now is it starting to make sense to your family? Let me read it one more time. Have ears to hear. The need to balance. So something was going on, okay, with her or in her household that it was like a balance, lack of harmony that was going on, okay? Whether it be with her, her family, whether it be with her and her family or just her and her husband. But it was something going on where within that family structure, it was like a balance, okay? The need for balance and moderation, okay? Corporation and compromise. Cooperation and compromise. Hmm. Wait for perfect timing. So something was going on to where she was waiting for perfect timing to speak out or speak up on something. Okay. And according to the spirit, it was saying that it would be good if she would compromise. Also, pretty much try to whoever the other person would be, I'm assuming her husband, allegedly. Obviously, they were having discussions about something, okay, personal or business wise. All right. And he wanted her to compromise. He wanted her to see things his way. Okay. Don't worry. I'm going to read up on this card because it has additional meaning. This card is Four of Water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So, what I'm sensing with this right here, family, I'm sensing more of her husband more than her right now. I'm sensing allegedly she's trying to tell us, shall I say, that her and her husband were having discussions, okay? And relating it to this last card I just did, where it speaks about cooperation and compromise, all right, and waiting for perfect timing. I'm sensing it throughout their whatever discussion, whatever that was going on. Okay, this card says missing the opportunity. So what I'm getting from this card is while Susan and her husband were having discussions. He wanted her to compromise for one thing. He wanted her to see things his way, okay? And I'm also sensing that he felt like that if they didn't see things his way due to whatever it was, and I'm sensing more it was something that was dealing with business, okay? That they were going to miss an opportunity, okay? Because what he had like a real estate business, shall I say? I forget family, but if that's the case, according to this card, he felt like that they were going to be missing an opportunity. And as you saw the other card, it was talking about how, from his perspective, he felt like they need to compromise. Okay. And then remember the other card that I read up in the front, and I will go back to it, how it was saying how, she had built something from the ground up. She was a part of something and she was going to stand her ground to where she don't let nobody, let me just say, take advantage, shall I say. Um, Well, we'll get back to that card. I don't want to be adding anything to it that the cards are not saying, okay? But anyway, this says missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. I sense all of this right here is her husband, okay? Because I did a reading on him already. And this card didn't pop up, but another card popped up saying how he felt discontent and boredom, okay, in the marriage. And this card also say open your eyes to the possibilities. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the additional meaning to this card as well. This is upside down. Upward, this card is 6 of water, but it was upside down now. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. You hear that? Or issues regarding children. Allegedly, according to the spirit, Susan's trying to tell us whatever jumped off that day had nothing to do with their children. Okay? It had nothing to do with their children as far as what caused her to be missing. Let me read that one more time. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. According to Susan, none of these were the factors on that day. Okay? None of these were the factors on that day that had anything to do with her being missing. The next card is Queen of Earth. This card describes somebody. Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Is that you, Susan? If this is you, that's a beautiful quality. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. You hear that? You hear that, family? So according to the spirit, okay, whatever that jumped off that day, okay, she was trying to deal with it in a understanding manner, okay? I'm sure, allegedly, her husband wanted her to see things his way, and I'm sure she was standing her ground, wanting him to see things her way. But according to the spirit, she wasn't all up in his face and carrying on. She was really trying to have a listening ear and see things in a understanding manner. Okay. And also this card describes her character. It said makes time for those around you. Okay. Take a sensible approach. Taking a sensible approach. Okay. This is someone who thinks before they act, before they react. Okay. They're not just acting out of their emotions. According to the spirit, Susan is someone who thinks and then she reacts. Okay. She takes a sensible approach. This card is upside down. Upward is 9 of water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love story. Your wish come true. Her wish did not come true. Your concerns fades away. Her concerns, family, things that she was worried about, it didn't fade away. Actually, it escalated and things got out of hand on that day. A love, a love of life. Okay. Now that I do sense about her, she had a love of life, but this card was upside down. This card was upside down. So your wish come true and your concerns fade away. Whatever she was wishing for, it did not come true. And her concerns, whatever that they were, okay, they did not go away. They did not fade away. The last card, upside down, upward, 4 of air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. See, family, something was going on. Something was going on that she was dealing with. She had decisions to make, okay? A time of a sorry, family. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. And don't worry, I'm going to read up on this last card as well. Now let's get with it, family. I want to read up on each card that I have sideways, and I'm going to end this video. I just want many of you to see more clarity, to get an idea of how is she thinking that day, okay? Allegedly, okay, being led by the spirit, we're trying to get an idea of, not only of her character, but letting her tell her story, as far as what led up to the unthinkable, okay? So the first card I'm going to read up on is going to be um, this card right here, Life Experience Archangel Jamael. And this card right here was upside down, but I'm going to read it anyway. All right, family, I will be pausing in between. I don't want to make this video long looking for the pages, okay? But remember, this card was upside down. So I'm going to read the additional meaning so many of you can receive some clarity, all right? You drew this card because a recent event has been a wake-up call for you to make some life changes. This may be a new revelation or something you've known but have been procrastinating about. Now you realize that this situation can't be ignored and action is necessary. Take this a moment both of freedom and awakening. The way you see yourself and the world has forever changed, bringing you growth and encouraging you to spread your wings. Allow these new insights to motivate you to embrace the path of your heart, true desires, and your intuition. Additional meaning to this card: liberation, suddenly seeing the truth, suddenly seeing the truth, rapid in, inevitable change, time running out. The next card I'm going to read up on is Knight of Fire. And family, remember, no matter what you hear, it is allegedly, okay? I'm going to let many of you be the judge and, just lean to your own understanding what this message is trying to say, okay? I'm going to read up on each card so many of you can receive additional information on what Susan is trying to tell us, okay? Here is Knight of Fire. Situation. A significant situation requires your immediate and full attention while time is of the essence. It's important to avoid making rash decisions. Enthusiasm and self-assuredness are wonderful as long as they aren't separated from wisdom and caution. This card describes somebody, a people who's passionate about anything he or she takes on, a take charge individual who moves quickly with confidence and certainty on behalf of loved ones or beloved causes, fearless, loyal, charismatic, self assured, adventurous, restless, possible, impatient, or insistent when it comes to having his or her way. Additional meaning to this card: a sudden, passionate love affair, business travel, a change of resident, a emergency. I let many of you sit on that. Okay, this card said a mouthful and then some. The next card I want to read up on is the renewal. The angel sent you this card because you're either near the end of a project or at a crossroad on the threshold of making an important change. This card signifies that it's time to review and do some evaluation. Make thoughtful judgment regarding your life and then make confident choices. Rest easy knowing that you've prepared well. Legal situations are resolved. Favorable for you. Did you hear that? Let me read that again. Rest easy knowing that you prepared well. Legal situations are resolved. Favorable for you. In addition, academic examination and certification tests go well. Okay, so according to the spirit, if there was anything that was dealing with contracts or legal transactions or whatever the case may be, it would have been in her favor. It would have been in her favor. Okay. Additional meaning: a trademark decision. You hear that, family? Additional meaning. I said trademark. I apologize. A landmark decision, a career or job change, moving in a different direction, a new beginning. I wonder what she planned on divorcing him. Interesting. The next card is Eight of Air. You needed stay in your present situation if you're unhappy. Did you hear that, family? Let me read that again. You needed stay in your present situation if you're unhappy, although you may feel there's no way out. Look again. There are plenty of possibilities for freeing yourself from the situation in a healthy, harmonious way. Harmonious way. First, though, you must feel more confident about your abilities. Believe in yourself and keep your thoughts positive right now. The key to freedom and success at this time is to see the truth of the situation and then to act with faith. Additionally, meaning to this card: confusion, feeling helpless, the tendency to see oneself as a victim, being afraid to take action. Okay, so what was going on with Susan, family? What was going on with his sister? Okay, was she planning on leaving Barry? Was she planning on leaving him? Why was she feeling like there was no way out? What was really going on? Susan is really trying to tell us something, isn't she? But I let many of you be the judge. The next card, Nine of Fire. And then notice that card said she was unhappy. People can put on a smile, they can wear the mask, but I tell you on the inside they are crying and they are unhappy. Susan was unhappy. She was unhappy, family. All I gotta say is things are not what they seem in that marriage. Seems to me she was putting on a good show, wanting people to see them looking all happy go lucky, but she wasn't happy, and Barry wasn't all that happy either. Let me just say that. Okay, Nine of Fire. You put a lot of work and energy into this situation. This card comes as a sign for you to actively protect what you've created or earned. Have courage and believe in your abilities and rights to defend the fruit of your labor. Strengthen your resolve and don't give up. You possess the wisdom and stamina to bring the situation to an agreeable conclusion. However, it's important to open your mind to the assistance and point of view of others. Additionally, meaning to this card, be prepared. Physical strength, feeling of paranoia and tiredness. So what I'm picking up also in the spirit is that Susan had lacked self confidence. Also, I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, she's so pretty." Susan's a beautiful woman, and she is. You can see that about a person. But that don't mean they feel that way about themselves. Okay, family. Obviously, she wasn't feeling confident. You know, obviously in this marriage, whatever decision that they was making, but I'm picking up in the spirit, Barry was the one that was to take charge in the marriage. Okay, And they say he was wearing the pants in the marriage, rightfully so. He is the husband. But instead of it being like a partner type thing, I'm sensing Barry was the one that was more of a take charge. But I'm also sensing that something was going on and she wanted to protect her assets. Okay? She wanted to protect her assets. And also, Susan, I'm sensing in the spirit that she was standing her ground. And maybe he didn't like that. Maybe he did not like that. Okay? Finally, when she mustered up enough courage to stand her ground, to have confidence in herself, okay, to defend that which she know was hers. You get it, family? That's what I'm picking up on. I don't know what y'all picking up on. That's what I'm picking up on in the spirit. She's trying to tell us something. And from what I'm saying, it has a lot to do with access, and money. Okay. She was trying to protect her access. The next card, Seven of Earth. Seven of Earth. The fruit of your labor continues to grow, and harvest is imminent. Patience is essential as you pause to plan your next step. You may feel you have far to go, but don't forget how far you've already come. Review and acknowledge your progress from a broader perspective. Anxiety regarding the current situation. You hear that? See, she's been feeling anxiety also, family. All of this, has a lot to do with the stress that she was feeling, okay? Anxiety regarding the current situation is unfounded. Any halt in forward movement is temporary. This is a good time to rest or vacation to recharge your batteries. Additional meaning to this card, perseverance, reaching a milestone, consider a new approach, unnecessary worries. But remember, this card was upside down. So it's not so that what she was dealing with, it wasn't no unnecessary worry. It was definitely something that she needed to worry about, okay? Cause like I said, I'm just in the spirit, Barry was trying to take over. And also allegedly, if Susan wanted out of that marriage, if she was trying to protect her assets, she felt like this is something that she created with him from the ground up. And plus she was unhappy. And if she wanted out of that marriage, this don't look good. This does not look good, okay? This seemed like a woman that was trying to stand her ground, okay? She was finally speaking up for herself, okay? Instead of being a doormat, okay? It don't look good. And she's trying to really let us know what really jumped off that day. They had an altercation. They had words. And everything, it got out of hand. And it had a lot to do with money and assets. And I'm sensing papers, contracts as well. So it's something that he wanted her to do, and she wasn't in agreement with it. He wanted her to see things his way, and she wasn't in agreement with it. Okay, but I let y'all be the judge. The next card, the balance card. That's why I wanted to show for these cards, so many of you can see for yourself. You know, um, what the spirit is trying to convey to us. Okay, concerning Susan. 'Cause like I said, Susan, tell your story. Okay, and we're getting a mouthful of what went on that particular day. What led up to her being missing? But I'll let y'all be the judge. The angels are cautioning against making impulsive decisions or moves right now. So what I'm getting with this card right here on that day, maybe it wasn't a good time to um you know it's like really when is the right time to tell you the truth, family. Obviously, he wanted to speak to her about business, okay? Whatever the case may be, it's a time for everything. And maybe on that particular day, that wasn't really the right time due to the mindset that her husband had. Maybe that wasn't the right time for her to stand her ground and for him to see things her way, But that's just me talking. The angels are cautioning against making impulsive decisions or moves right now. Instead, take the path of moderation and balance in this situation. You'll experience better results by reevaluating your current circumstances, and changing your approach. If you acted impulsively in the past, you can heal and rectify things. And if you're considering making dramatic life changes, then this card asks you to approach those changes slowly and methodically. So only thing I can think of with a life changes is a divorce. The only thing that comes to me with life change is a house, kids, divorce. I let y'all be the judge. This card encourages you to work cooperatively with others and see things from their point of view. Compassion and kindness are key to successful. I'm sorry, hold on. Are keys to successfully manifesting your dreams. Forgiveness also brings healing, which allows for your new beginning. Additional meaning to this card, keeping a moderate pace, cooperation and blended ideas, self restraint, finding the balance between action and contemplation, waiting for better timing. The next card is full of water. It's time to reevaluate your current. Hello, let me read that one more time. It's time to reevaluate your situation because you're currently missing an opportunity. This situation you're seeking is right in front of your face. Fortunate, positive forces are working to assist you now. Open your eyes to the possibilities and accept the help that's being offered to you. However, you may be distracted or feeling emotionally trapped. Now, fam, this card was upside down, okay? This card was upside down. So basically, it's speaking from this perspective down here. So help ears to hear. However, you may be distracted, or feeling emotionally trapped. It's possible that by focusing on what you don't have, you're taking for granted the good things that you do have. Additional meaning to this card, discontentment, empathy, daydreaming, getting lost in your own little world, something missing, boredom. This card is not talking about Susan. This is talking about her spouse. She's trying to let us know the mindset of her husband, okay? Discontent and boredom. She knew he was feeling bored in that marriage. Okay, she knew this. That's why this card popped up. She knew this. I let many of you be the judge on that. The next card, Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth. Situation. Remember to enjoy time with other people. You have much to give, whether to family, friends, or those less fortunate. Handle any challenges with understanding and warmth, but also with confidence and resourcefulness. This card describes someone who cares about others and is quick to lend a hand, a person who's warm, creative, intelligent, and able to effectively solve problems, unselfish, family oriented, sensible, excellent with money, down to earth, yet enjoys beautiful things. Is that you, Susan? I believe this is you. She was a beautiful soul inside and out, a beautiful person inside and out. Let me just say she is. I say she is. I don't want to speak about her in past tense. The last card, Four of Air. It's time to rest, take a vacation, or just create time to regroup and evaluate. Retreat from the world and any stress or concerns. If you've been ill, focus upon healing and don't rush back into action. You need some time alone. This situation requires significant reflection on your part. Meditation may provide the answers you seek if you exhausted all intellectual possibilities for a solution. Additional meaning to this card, the need to get more sleep, allowing more time before making a choice, the end of a stressful period, feeling exhausted. Now, what was causing Susan to feel exhausted? This is what I want to know. What was causing Susan to feel exhausted? What was going on with Susan that was stressing her the hell out? Okay? In that family unit, in her marriage, with her family business, when it comes to her money, her assets. What was going on? According to the spirit, she needed to make a decision, a life changing decision at that. According to the spirit, it spoke about timing, perfect timing. For her to think about the right timing. The right timing is everything. Okay? As far as her making her move, as far as her speaking up. Also, according to the spirit, it speaks about how Susan wasn't operating in confidence. You know, how she needed to be more confident because she has what it takes. She was good with money. Allegedly, I mean, well, not allegedly, but we know this because her and her husband created a successful business together. Okay. And that was she had the seed that she had put in, okay, their family business. She wasn't trying to let him take that from her. She was standing her ground. If there was contracts involved, whatever it is that Barry wanted her to see things from his perspective, okay, obviously they had discussions, but something went to the left. According to these cards, one partner wanted them to see things from their perspective, and the other one was standing their ground, and they wanted the other partner to see things from their perspective. I say it now and I say it again. Whatever jumped off, it jumped off inside the household. The situation with the bike, that was fake news. That was just a decoy. Whatever jumped off, it jumped off inside the house, and Susan was moved to another location. I let y'all be the judge. I appreciate you. I thank you for rocking with your sister. I thank you for watching. And no, it's okay to disagree. Just disagree with love if you want your comments seen, because I do respect everyone's opinions. Look at it this way, this is for entertainment, okay? But we do want her to be found no matter what. I read this one already. We do want her to be found no matter what. So this card said a mouthful. It's pretty much her letting us know what pretty much led up to, you know, things just being, I mean, things just taking off and spiraling, shall I say, out of control. It started with them having a discussion in the house. She also let us know that she was not in the house alone. Okay, somebody was there with her in the house. So this is all I have for you, family. I'm praying that Susan will be found, and that's all that matters. And I pray that your family will receive um, comfort, that the God of the universe will wrap his arms around her family. They can give them strength to keep fighting the good fight on behalf of Susan. And to all of you, sending you all much love and positive vibes. And let's keep this family in our prayers. And I am through with this case. I will not revisit it anymore. It's self-explanatory. Go back and listen to what each card was saying. She's trying to tell you what jumped off. It had to do with assets, money. Okay, she was trying. She was standing her ground and trying to protect her assets. Okay, and also in this reading, you can see also she wasn't happy. She was dealing with stress. It was a lot going on, okay? So I'm through with this. Much love to you. Thank you for watching. let's pray that this so-called search that her brother has set up, that she will be found. And peace, love, blessings to you all, and bye for now.